In 1 year, the pandemic has put decades of the progress we've collectively made for women workers at risk. There are 3 main reasons for this, as we all know. First, job loss. About 2.5 million women have dropped out or have been forced out of the workforce during the pandemic. Many work in lower-wage jobs, jobs that have been undervalued for far too long and underpaid for far too long. Second, small businesses are closing. Last February, around 5 million women were business owners, and 2 months later, by April, 1 in 4 had closed their doors. So my first week in office, I spoke with a group of small business owners, many of whom are women, and they talked about how tough it is right now to keep their businesses up and running while balancing all of their responsibilities at home. In fact, one woman, Caitlin James, held her newborn throughout our conversation, which was by Zoom, because of course she was juggling all of the demands that are her daily struggle. Which brings me to the child care crisis. Because this child care crisis is a double-edged sword. As homes have become makeshift classrooms, many working women have been forced to cut their hours or leave their jobs entirely. And as child care centers have closed, child care providers, many of whom are women, have lost their jobs. At the beginning of the pandemic, the child care sector alone lost nearly 400,000 jobs. Half of those jobs have yet to return. And I know that this is personal for me, this is personal for everyone here. Many of you are working mothers. Many of you are caring for your own parents, sandwiched between 2 generations. And all of you are a voice of women who have been severely impacted by this pandemic, which is why you know it has created a perfect storm for women. And the longer we wait to act, the harder it will be to bring these millions of women back into the workforce. And let me be clear, we all know this. Our economy cannot fully recover unless women can participate fully. So I believe, I think we all believe, this is a national emergency. Women leaving the workforce in these numbers, it's a national emergency, and it demands a national solution. So that brings me to the American Rescue Plan, which I know you all are familiar with, you have read, you have helped inform. And we do believe that the American Rescue Plan is a very big part of the solution to this issue. And in many ways. One, it will get immediate relief to women workers, including $1,400 checks to those who need it, and at least $3,000 in tax credits to parents for each of their children. And the beauty of the significance of this is by doing that, we will lift up nearly half of the children who are living in poverty in our country.